Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I am very excited to be checking out the 8th most popular project on all of tabletop games. That is Find the Source! Investigate, fight, and hack to find the source and save humanity. A roll and write, cooperative, cyberpunk adventure. Now, I have never covered a roll and write, I've covered roll and writes. I've never covered a print and play game before. I've just never done it. I have no interest in print and play games. But I must say, I am super curious to see how this one has raised $17,000. I'm just curious to see that because I don't typically see those print and play ones hitting numbers like that. So this one clearly must be doing something right. So first I see it's going to come in all sorts of languages, which means it's going to open itself to a much broader audience with the print and play 5 minutes. So what do I see here? Free something cyber sentinel. I don't know what that is. Free character. Cool. Great. I'd love to know the player count, the time length, the age. I think that'd be a great thing to have here, especially better than funded in 15 minutes. Are there stretch goals? Because if there are, that'd be way better than funded in 15 minutes, I think, as well. But other than that, I'm curious. And plus, I love the fact we spotlight the price. I always think that's a great idea. I know the mechanisms as well. Cooperative, roll and write, I'm in. The 1 to 3 players got cut off. And that's why maybe we pop it in here somewhere. So yeah, because once again, I actually kind of love this marquee. It has the price. So do I want it? Yes. You've told me what the game is about, and I say, this price is so cheap. This game looks intriguing, and if I had a printer, I don't have a printer, one of these days, I'd totally be in on this, before I've even watched the video. But now the video is just going to be icing on the cake. Let's get into it. Give me a Citizen Sleeper vibe. You played that game. Which, by the way, if you like sci-fi, you should check that game out. It's a dice placement game that is delightful. It's very heavy sci-fi writing, though.
Hello, Redeemer, and welcome to Free City. Find the Source is a roll and write board game that can be played solo and with 2 or 3 players in cooperative mode, and requires 1 board, 1 pen, and 3 dice per player. Explore this futuristic city, investigate and hack to find the source, which holds and manipulates people's minds. Eliminate the agent teams protecting the source before it charges its energy bar, and save humanity. It won't be easy. You'll be faced with constant decisions because every action you take may energize the source. Each of your turns will consist of 3 phases. The first is to roll 2 dice to determine how many action points you get. If you choose the higher of the 2 values, the energy bar is charged. But if you choose the lower, you can upgrade one of your 5 skills, making your character more effective. The second phase is to spend your action points, which you can use to get ammo, fight against agent teams, investigate on the locations.
I feel like this video is really well made. I like how we're focused in to show me exactly what's going on the board. You're telling me about the gameplay, but then we're zooming out to encompass more of what just top notch.
Move around the city, activate your location's unique ability, and hack the source. And in multiplayer mode, transfer some health, ammo, and items to your fellow players. In the third phase, the source's energy bar will charge with energy, bringing it closer and closer to being fully charged. And if this happens, it will be able to disconnect you from the system. And then not only you, but all of humanity will lose the game.
There you go. That's how you lose. It's simple. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. In and out. 203. Do I want the game? Yeah. You've already told me so much. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yeah. It's a file. You've shown me a picture of said file, and you've explained a little bit of how the game works. So yeah, I believe you can do it. And not shipping a physical product, man, that really makes me pretty lax on the can you do it, so I do suppose. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? $5 on the marquee. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I think is how we make $17,000 with a $5 print and play. Kudos to them. I have not even touched the story, but I know everything I need to know. Beautiful. We're cruising to an A. I wasn't expecting to throw out an A today, especially I gave out 2 Fs last week. Great. Loving it so far. So Animus Magnus Game, an aspiring game studio co-founded by Joseph Sirke and Thomas Raki. Cool. Great. I mean, honestly, I don't really need to know much. At $5, like, I'm not too concerned. 1 to 3 players, ages, because 15 minutes. Oh, it's a 15-minute game. Wow. Wowzers. I thought it was a bit more than that, based on what you told me, but hey, I don't have an issue with this. Optimized for digital play, always a great thing to know. That's a big thing now. 1 new message from unknown. You wake up in a world where artificial intelligence rules our humans. Print and play board game. You pledge, you print, you play. Give each player a map, a pen, and 3 dice, then begin your sci-fi adventure. So decision-based dice, cool. It's a cyberpunk nightmare. Ooh, they paid for the Richard video. Now, this is such an interesting... That's a gamble. Think about that. That's a gamble. Because those videos, those are not cheap. Paying for Rondo or anyone in his crew to make you a video most of the time is not a cheap proposition. And I wonder if it was different. But to bet on yourself like that, I kind of love it. That also tells me that on the Can You Do It, yeah, I feel more comfortable with it. And it really makes me interested to know what they're going to do with their next project. Like when they build goodwill with this, is that when they launch the big, I don't know. Cyberpunk Nightmare, very much enjoyed it. Every turn has always a cool, fun choice. All right, that's what you want. So I don't hate that quote. Whatever you will receive. 9 boards and 3. Ooh, blue pill pledge. Oh, there's numerous. There's tiered pledge levels. 9 boards. I wasn't expecting that on a print and play, but then again, I've never covered a print and play. 3 different maps in 3 color variants. A 4 and so the boards. They come in different maps that you can play. That's great that you can print off, but also in different letter sizes. So, like, oh, what are you going to print on this on? You know, we gotcha. I kind of love that, and that's one of those things that I wouldn't have even thought of being a non-print player who maybe is like, yeah, I guess I'm trying out this print play thing. You've given me information here. I love this. I love this campaign so far. Map 1, Map 2, Map 3, low ink, low colored, color. Nice, great. 1 rule booklet, 4 pages in A4 and letter style so you can print it. That's great. It's a piece of paper. Looks good. Pictures, illustrations, examples. Hopefully I can click on that and see that. 1 character in 3 color variants. This is like a separate thing you print off. Think of like pop-outs almost, where you're just printing and then you pop it out. So we got the data mining, and we have it in the, and this is consumer friendly right here. You can get the full mode, but if you want to go low ink mode, you go low ink mode as well. I kind of love that. Absolutely. That's just, thank you. Thank you as a customer. Thank you. This is great. 1 enemy in 3 color variants. So, going to add to the gameplay? Yes, please. More bells, more whistles for my $5. I'm sold. That was the $5 pledge level. All right. You've successfully gotten $5 out of my pocket. Well, what you going for now? We going to 8? We jumping to 10? 12? Because we know that coming. This is the basic pledge. I feel like they did a great job. No delivery costs, no hidden fees, no waiting time. You get the PDFs immediately as soon as the campaign ends. Love it. No stretch goals. And now, ooh, this is how we make $17,000. Because the print and play was just the Trojan horse to get you to the board game. I like it. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Because once again, I got lured in here by the $5 pledge. Which once again, I feel like you should, if you got a great price, you should always be putting that on the front window. Because I want you to really think about what's happening right here. Really think about it. There are hundreds of other Kickstarters that I've covered that have offered a print and play version of the game. Right? It's an industry standard for a lot of games. Right? That's not a big deal. That's exactly what this is. This is a board game, and this is a print and play, except they decided that we are going to focus on the print and play, and then that's going to lead people to the board game, as opposed to the opposite, where it's like, oh yeah, this is, yeah, if you can't, because of shipping or whatever, you can't get the regular game, you get the print and play. This just blows my mind. I love this. I'm beautifully done. Beautifully done. But then, that then begs the question, would this game be doing better if they had just advertised it like a $39 game with a $5 print and play that you could buy on the side, just like a regular Kickstarter? And then that's the question. I would love to know what they think about that. Is this a strategy that they think that, because this is so interesting. All right, so this is the limited box edition, aka the board game. Every box will be numbered inside by the creators themselves. We're going to do like a 500 print run or whatever. Yeah, we're making board games. This is pretty so cool. And it's $39. You know, when I consider the other thing as a print play, like $39 seems... It seems a smidge bit high for a roll and write. I will say that. Now that I'm really putting that into perspective, $39. Because, like, how much is Welcome To? How much is Welcome To? I'm just trying to get a baseline here. Welcome To Amazon board game. All right, let's check that out. Because it is a fantastic roll and write game, by the way, if you've not played Welcome To. So Welcome To. So $44.99. Okay. 25. Oh, wait. Well, that's the second edition. What is this? This is the... I don't know. That's probably like with the expansions, whatnot. So $25.99, MSRP $30. Okay, so that's where it's like, okay, that's a smidge bit. That's a smidge bit, and but once again, they mass produced that, so that's not the fair. I'm just trying to get a base mark of what most roll and writes in the larger size boxes cost. So $30, $40. Okay, I don't think it's terrible. Let's get. I don't feel like it's great. And once again, this is like a premium limited edition, blah blah blah. I wish it came with something else, honestly. Oh, but it does. It does come with other stuff, too, because it comes with all the other bells and whistles that aren't pictured here. Like, I would be showing the cards off there. You know, where are the cards? Right? Because there's more than one, right? Is there more than two? I don't know. $40. Ooh, okay, so $40 now for this one, where it's a writing mat, an extra protective layer on the boards, 18 double-sided boards in total, colored and low-ink versions. Now I'm actually looking at what's inside of here, and I'm saying, man, $40. That doesn't seem like the greatest price for that if you're buying the physical version of it. Either way, I'm just fascinated by this Kickstarter. So let's check out the $10 Hungary, 23 European Union dedicated. So $40 plus the VAT. Wow. And maybe that's why they leaned on the print and play version so much. They knew that for a game like this, just in general, the majority of people who are probably going to back this project would typically be from the United States of America if that shipping price was not $40 plus the VAT. I don't even know how VAT works coming into the United States of America. Yeah, so let's go check out that community page. Let's see how this breakup is. So, yeah, it's still the majority of the people in the United States of America, 660. Budapest, Hungary, 51. Bringing in the locals. Fantastic. Love seeing that. Big Red Pill, group pledge, 3-copy. Oh, so if you buy a 3-copy, breaks down to $26 per... Whew, that's rough. 3 game modes, find the source. This feels like one of those games where if it is really fantastic, that it's going to get brought over by somebody. You know, somebody to jump on this and be like, hey, we could probably make this game for way cheaper than $40. Because it's $40 plus 40 shipping. $80. And once again, I know, you're somewhere... in the world, someone's like, yeah, now you know what it feels like to live anywhere aside from the United States of America on Kickstarter. Say, yep, I get it. So 3 missions, great. So they're their own unique things instead of trap for the agents. Cool. Okay, so I'm getting some variability. Special reward system. I really like the game, and I didn't expect it to be so exciting, thematic, and atmospheric. Okay. Is this the actual gameplay?
Only gives you 2 action points. You're not going to get as much. Solo game works.
I just want the gameplay video. Here we go. Solo playthrough. Beautiful.
Welcome.
Clearly labeled. I love this. Sometimes it's so hard to figure out, oh, what kind of video is this? Is it a preview video? Is this a gameplay video? Is this a solo video? Is this English? Is this Spanish? Find the source, roll and write, board game solo playthrough. That's what I love. Just make it clean, clear, simple, fantastic. Embarks, very, very cool solo cooperative cyberpunk adventure game. I do like the extra E's. K. Find the source, tabletop, gameplay, fantastic.
Hello.
Playthrough, great. It's all there. A game that has managed to combine actions with combos in a very immersive way with a great replayability. For $80 though for a $15 game. That's a hard one. This was why they're leaning to the $5 print and play. So let's check this out. What is the most popular pledge level? 1,558 people on the print and play and 106 on the physical. And so here's one way I'm looking at this. I'm really, really thinking about this because I've worked and I've emailed and I've talked to quite literally thousands of Kickstarter creators before. You know, I interview people at Gen Con, and I've been doing this for a decade. You know, my first Kickstarter video was like 10 years ago. 9 years ago. It's crazy. But these smaller companies with these games, when they try and just put them on Kickstarter and they charge the shipping like that, it just doesn't typically work. And I've seen it happen time and time again. So I really actually think it's kind of really smart of them to lean into that $5 pledge level, get the print and play, convince people of the game. Yeah, they're not making a huge print run of the pillbox version. 106, 10, yeah. But $17,000, that's enough to make that print run. Easy. Probably, for what is in there. So kudos to them, because now they've got this game. They could shop around this game. They could send this game to publishers and say, hey, would you be interested in checking out this game? It's got some buzz if this thing does well on Board Game Geek. And I think they took a great path to doing this. I think that, honestly, this is a must-watch, a must-check-out Kickstarter if you are in that position of being like, I have this game, and I know shipping it to the United States of America is just going to be where I get absolutely jammed, hardcore. Leaning into the print and play. Like, maybe it's just because it's December and Kickstarter Game Found Backer Kit are just dead. Like, there's no new stuff launching pretty much. And I think that helps out. And once again, I think I would give you that advice. If you're worried about competing against the big boys, go December, January. Because it is dead. Anywho, the Matrix-inspired board game campaign mode offers a gameplay experience across all the 3 boards. I actually kind of love the fact that you mentioned that, campaign mode. Excellent. Pictures, moving parts, moving pictures. Great. Digital play. I don't need to know anything else. All this is icing on the cake, because once again, do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? Was kind of all answered right from the jump. I think this is an A. I think this is I think it's like when you give a game a 10 out of a 10. You're not saying the game is perfect. You're saying that it's one of the best things ever. And I think for a game like this, and I want you to really think about this. This is if you're in the United States of America, this is an $80 game. They're selling you an $80 game, and then they also have the print and play. There have been so many other Kickstarters that I've viewed that have had the $80 games, that ridiculously expensive game that all gets even more expensive because when you add on shipping on top, that's had that same print and play pledge level. Maybe it was $10, maybe it was $8, maybe it was $4, maybe it was whatever. But they leaned into that print and play level, and now they've got $17,000 they're going to make this game, and if it becomes something that people love, I think this was fantastic. I'm going with an A+. The video is fantastic. I haven't even got to the other stuff. Okay, slow down. I need to scroll to the bottom, but I'm just in love with this Kickstarter page. I think they absolutely crushed it for what they were trying to accomplish, and I love seeing it after seeing so many just other Kickstarter. So kudos to all these people here. Look at that album of physical board games to see how high quality Victor has made them before, and these are just some of the many. I don't even know what I'm clicking on here, but cool. So Buzzkill, Illustrator. What am I looking at here? Oh, they worked on Anachrony. Wow. So they've worked on some big stuff. Volt. Volt. You make my heart beat. Volt is a game that you need to check out if you like placing dice and moving around. It's really delightful. It's from Emerson Matsuki, who's just top 5 board game designer in my opinion. He's just fantastic. But I do need the shipping information. I guess you kind of gave it to me. So no, we're good. FAQ updates. Find the source, Cyber Sentinel. Get from the source. So we got 38.3, 26.0, 42.5, 23.13. So not much engagement going on in the updates. Let's check it out. So, hi Redeemer, there are now 500 of us who want to awaken from our slumber and come to save humanity. So this is when they hit 500 backers. This has resulted in a massive amount of data that's got the attention of the source, so they're trying to make this thematic while still being an update. I don't mind that. Third, new videos and articles have been added to the videos review section of the campaign force. Since more of you have requested, we've decided to take all the boards to print and play version available in US letter size. Wow, listening to people. So, and I know you want to go the thematic route, but I almost feel like when you listen to your customers and say, hey, we added this thing that is going to make your life easier, and you probably are going to use, I think maybe you lead with that instead of theme to theme, which is great. But once again, I don't feel like I feel like both of those are better than what I see in a lot of other Kickstarter campaigns. So let's see what's in bold. We don't know the character's name, but it's a shared reality. We're writing and living together. The rest will be revealed. So the shadow is surely the Terminator. So did you ask people to guess? Let me see. writing. So feel free to leave your ideas in the comment section. Okay, and so this is why this is the most engaging one. They're like, hey, come in here. You didn't engage with any of these people, and I feel like that's always a thing. You try and churn this because maybe you say something back. Maybe you take and I'm not saying this in a demeaning way in any way, shape, or form. Maybe you take the 30 seconds it takes to think of really like a decent answer to respond to it, and then you do that. And once again, I'm not dogging it. I got like 200 comments that I just need to do that. I just need to put forth the 30 seconds of pop to put together a good thing and respond to it, because I try to respond to every comment. But that would then churn this, from 13 to 26. And then when people see that, oh, this is an engage and pop in place, then maybe they're more likely to engage and talk, because now this one, this one popped 6 days ago and there's no comments at all. No one responded to this in any way, shape, or form. Anywho, so maybe we go A. Maybe we go A and say A+. Little zesty, but man, I love this campaign. 99th backer, my first Kickstarter. Stoked for this. 99th backer. Aren't they? What? 99th backer. No, there's 1,684, huh? Hello, thank you for the alternate low-color printing options. What a great idea. Yeah, no joke. This is my first print and play backing, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, like this is, I feel like they crushed it. They absolutely crushed it, which is why I'm going with an A. A, find the source, videos, gameplay, to the point, like everything you could want a Kickstarter to feel like they did here. You want that solo video? It's down there. There's no how to play. I would say that's the one thing. No how to play video. But I'm still not dogging it, because I think at the end of the day, I've seen a lot of Kickstarters that are exactly like this. They are a very expensive game to ship to the United States because, they're in wherever they are. However they're taking care of this. They leaned into the print and play, and they got the 17,000. Kudos. Love it. So I'm going with this one an A. Let me know in the comments below what's your final grade for Find the Source. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I'm trying to reach 17,000 subscribers by the end of 2023 to make it my biggest year ever. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.